What's up, farmers? Welcome back to another Heyday video where today we are back with another machine by machine video, and today we are going to discuss another hot beverage, and I believe it's the last type of hot beverage in the game. The tea stand is upcoming for us today, and the tea stand it is quite an interesting machine. So why don't we just dive right on in? I don't think there's any point in any further waiting. Um, Although first I do have some information. All the information in this video is subject to be changed in the beta for the changed production times and stuff. I don't know why my camera just lagged, but I'm sorry. That's not supposed to happen, obviously. Yeah, so basically, some of the prices are lower or even higher. Sometimes are lower or higher. The ingredients are no different. The ingredients are always going to be the same. But yeah, just the times and the prices, keep those in mind because they might be different for you in the beta. If you don't have the beta, then everything I say in this video is going to apply for you. But if you are in the beta, that might be a bit more different. And some of the information in this video is going to be less correct. But I think a lot that is in the beta is kind of sucks. First of all, but I think also a lot of it that's in the beta can still apply to what's in the normal game. So, in the normal game, or like for people that don't have the beta. What we're going to be discussing in this video is going to be the basic info for the T stand, so our luck level and all that stuff. Then we're going on to slots and mastery. So how much diamonds for slots and how much time for mastery. And then we're going over all the products, like their times, their costs, their speed up. If you and I always say that's not recommend, and also the unlock level. After that, we go over the products again for the ingredients and the product's value, and some tips and tricks and stuff. And lastly, we're going over some boat info for these products. That tells you how much boats ask and how much per crate and all that sort of stuff. Below in the description, you can see all the timestamps for each product, each section of this video. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. And let's go ahead and get started because this intro is very long. Let's get started on the tea stand. Let's go. So the tea stand unlocks level 80. It costs 750,000 coins. Yes, we are getting very expensive now. 3 days and 23 hours to build and 88 diamonds to speed up. I thought it was 4 days. Apparently it's 3 days and 23 hours. I think it's pretty much the same thing. We're soon gonna go over to all the machines past this point require 4 days to build, if I remember correctly. So keep that in mind, please. And the cost is also gonna go up and up, and well, the diamond cost is not going to go up much more anymore. The maximum amount of diamonds it costs to speed up a building is 89, and we are now at 88. From the next machine on, I think it's going to be the same 89 all the time. So that sadly is going to stay the same, along with the time. Just the cost and the level will be different from this video on. Let's go ahead and get started with the slots and mastery. So for slots, the tea stand has 9 slots. It costs 105 diamonds to open them all. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24 for all the different slot costs. Of course, it's in order. I said it like it's not, but it isn't. It is in order. Mastery is 72 hours for the first star, which gives you plus 10% coins from trucks. 288 hours for the second star, which gives you plus 5% XP from trucks. And the third star, which is 1152 hours, which gives you gives you the third star, and minus 15% production time on the tea stand. Only on the tea stand, not on the other machines, unless you have 3 stars there as well. Green tea is the first product we unlock and unlocks level 80 together with the tea stand, of course. There's always going to be product at the time that the machine unlocks. It's never different. Otherwise, you can't use it. It's pretty useless. 29 XP is what you get for picking it up after producing it. 30 minutes to make 1 green tea, or 25 minutes in a fully mastered tea stand. 241 for 1, 2412 for 10, and 3 times to speed it up. Milk tea unlocks level 81. It gives 23 XP upon being picked up. It takes 45 minutes to make 1 milk tea, or 38 minutes in a fully mastered tea stand. 190 for 1, 1908 for 10, and 3 times to speed it up. Honey tea unlocks level 83. It gives 37 XP upon being picked up. It takes 40 minutes to make 1 honey tea, or 34 minutes in a fully mastered tea stand. 313 for 1, 3132 for 10, and 3 times the speed it up. That did not go so smoothly, but whatever. Lemon tea unlocks level 86. It gives 29 XP upon being picked up, like the mint tea, like the green tea. Sorry, mint tea is coming up. 20 minutes to make 1 lemon tea, or 17 minutes in a fully mastered tea stand. 241 for 1, 2412 for 10, so even the price is the exact same as green tea. 2 diamonds to speed it up, and that's that. Orange tea unlocks level 89. It gives 30 XP upon being picked up. I feel like I'm missing one here. Takes 40 minutes to make 1 orange tea, or 34 minutes in a fully mastered tea stand. 255 for 1, 2556 for 10, and 3 times to speed it up. I'm missing one here. Iced tea unlocks level 92. It gives 30 XP upon being picked up. Takes 30 minutes to make 1 iced tea, or 25 minutes in a fully mastered tea stand. 252 for 1, 2520 for 10, and 3 times to speed it up. I'm missing apple ginger tea, I think, in here. I don't know where it is. Level 97 for the mint tea, 31 XP upon being picked up. It takes 35 minutes to make 1 mint tea, or 29 minutes in a fully mastered tea stand. 255 for 1, 2556 for 10, and 3 times to speed it up. I'm quickly gonna look where my apple ginger tea slide is. I found the missing slide. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened, but it was not in my downloads. Apple ginger tea unlocks level 88. It gives 20 XP upon being picked up. It takes 30 minutes to make 1 apple ginger tea, or 25 minutes in a full master tea stand. 169 for 1, 1692 for 10, and 3 times to speed it up. I'm so sorry that it was missing. Things like this just happen. It's not something I can help. Like always something goes wrong in these episodes. I'm so sorry. Back to business. Chamomile Tea unlocks level 100. It gives 17 XP upon being picked up. 20 minutes to make 1 chamomile tea, or 17 minutes in a fully mastered tea stand, so just like the lemon tea. 144 for 1, 1440 for 10, and 2 times the speed. Not many coins from any of these teas, really, although some teas do give quite a bit. Last but not least, Pomegranate Tea unlocks level 107, so quite a jump all of a sudden. 37 XP upon being picked up. It takes 34 minutes to make 1 pomegranate tea. That's a very weird time. 28 minutes in a fully mastered tea stand. So one of the other teas was 35 minutes. This one was randomly 34. 213 for 1, 3132 for 10, and 3 times to speed it up. Now we're moving on to the products again, but this time we are going to discuss the values and the ingredients of each product, and we're going to discuss the tips and tricks of like how best to use them, or best to sell them, or whatever. Let's get on with it. Yeah. Green tea. All it requires is 5 tea leaves. I also see that I forgot to change some colors, but whatever. Green tea sells for 241 coins. Ingredients cost 215 coins, and the product value is 226 coins. So the product value I calculate by amount of coins you get for selling the product in the roadside shop minus the ingredient cost, and then yeah, you get 26 for this product. What you have to keep in mind is that besides one of these, all of them need tea leaves. All of them need tea leaves, but this is the one that needs the most. This is also the only product in the machine that needs nothing else besides tea leaves. So in that regard, it is easier, but also tea leaves take 6.5 hours, so you do have to be careful. But yeah, I mean, it's the only tea you have for one level, so in terms of mastery, I wouldn't recommend doing this. I would recommend waiting a level, because the next tea is immediately easier. In terms of coins, it's one of the highest selling in the machine. It does take 30 minutes, so it is also pretty quick. It's just that the 5 tea leaves can be quite a burden. Like if you want to make 10 of these, that's 50 tea leaves, which is a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that 6.5 hours really like can really be a burden. Um, so 50 tea leaves for 10 of the green tea. That's a lot of tea leaves. So yeah, definitely keep in mind that this is this is personally the tea I find probably the hardest to make of all of them. So yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it for the coins, um, purely because of the ingredients. Even for XP, it's not great. But I mean, you do always want some in storage in case like a truck or road asks for it. But more than that, it's not really a big deal. So I always use AI to make my images like in the background there. And this time it didn't really do a good job at milk tea. Like for some reason it has black seeds back there. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going on here. Milk tea requires 3 tea leaves and 1 milk. That's all it needs. You can noticeably see that it needs less tea leaves than the milk tea and the green tea. Milk tea sells for 190 coins, ingredients cost 161 coins, and the product value is 29 coins. So noticeably, it sells for less, but it's also easier to make. And this is also personally the go-to product for mastery. Although there is other options, but this is as the highest. This is the tea that takes the most amount of time in the machine. So this product is the one that you will probably want to make for mastering the most. Milk is really easy to get, and tea leaves. Well, I set it 6.5 hours, but you can make in reality make a lot more milk teas uh, than green teas with the amount of tea leaves you might have. So uh, for mastery and for coins, this one is better than the green tea, only because you need less tea leaves. I would honestly just keep the green tea as one that you make every once in a while. Next one is honey tea. It requires 3 tea leaves and 1 honey. Honey tea sells for 313 coins. Ingredients cost 383 coins, and product value is 30 coins. This is also not a bad candidate for a mastery. It is, with a few others, the highest selling tea in the machine. It also has, I think, the highest value, but we'll find out. Uh, yeah, this is a great product to make for mastery and for coins. You do need honey, so honey can be a bit of a burden, but I mean, don't think it's that big of a deal. If you focus on mastery, this is probably you probably want to do only a few machines at a time anyway. Um, so like honey is not that bad. The honey tea is not that bad. It's a pretty good product to make for coins. So I would recommend it to make it for coins and for XP. Milk tea is also a great product for XP. By the way, I didn't mention it, but it is a great product for XP. And honey tea is no exception. So this is a good product to make. Yeah. Lemon tea requires 3 tea leaves, and unfortunately, it didn't do a very good job in my images, so that lemon is a bit cut off. I'm sorry. 1 lemon, and lemon tea sells for 241 coins. Ingredients cost 222 coins, but the value is 19 coins. But versus the other teas we have had so far, it's the shortest one. This, along with chamomile tea, are the shortest machines in the shortest teas in the machine, the shortest machines in the machine. You saw it in the basic info of the products. So, like in terms of time, this one is better than the other teas we've had so far. But in terms of ingredients, it's honestly easier than the other ones. Maybe besides milk tea, but it's also it is easier than the others. Um, Value is lower, I think, and like you can make 3 lemon teas in the time you can make 2 green teas. 2 green teas is 482 coins. And we saw that the value for a green tea is 26 coins per one, so 56 coins per hour from green tea. And the value for this is 19 times 3, that's 38. 57. it's barely higher than the green tea. It's barely higher. um. Oh yeah. No, two green teas is 52. I think I said 56, but 52. This one is 57 in time you make make two green teas. So like, and it also gives month time, like it gives 241 extra coins. So yeah, this product is better than all the other teas we've had so far in terms of coins, and honestly also in terms of ingredients, in my opinion. Um, maybe besides milk tea, but yeah, yeah. This is a good product to make for coins and for XP. Um, because it's a rather easy product to make. You just need to make sure you plant tea leaves every night, and then you're good. Also, you're good with all these teas when you plant tea leaves every night. And this might be the easiest tea in the machine. In my opinion, it's actually the easiest tea in the machine. Apple ginger tea needs one tea leaf, only one. This is the only one that only needs one tea leaf, two apples, and one ginger. Apple ginger tea sells for 169 coins. Ingredients cost 149 coins, and product value is 20 coins. So, like the green tea, it is 30 minutes. But yeah, it is much easier to make than the green tea. And like I said, it's honestly the easiest product in the machine, purely because you only need one green tea, one tea leaf. Sorry. Um, Ginger does take 2.5 hours, but it's also only one. And apples are very easy to get, so this is an easy product to make. You do sacrifice a bunch of coins if you don't make the green tea. If you make this instead of the green tea, but still, I mean, lemon tea is also more profitable than this, but that doesn't matter. Uh, so honestly, this product is also one that's valid for mastery, purely because the amount of ingredients is much less than when you make any of the other teas. So, and this is a great product to make for coins and anything in general. So, great products. And I mean, in terms of XP, it's not great, but I mean, it's to be expected. Yeah. Next, how ironic, I have tea right next to me. Orange tea requires 3 tea leaves and one orange. Orange tea sells for 255 coins. Ingredients cost 226 coins, and price value is 29 coins. I need to quickly see how much time it takes. 40 minutes. So this is another valid candidate for mastery, because this one is actually easier than the honey tea. Uh, it's slightly less valuable than the honey tea, though. Honey tea was 30 coins, this is 29. So, I mean, I said apple ginger tea was also less valuable than lemon tea, but that's false. Lemon tea is 19, apple ginger tea is 20. But it's one coin. It's one coin. So this is also a pretty easy product to make. Like all of these teas are pretty easy besides the mint tea, besides the green tea. So yeah, really, actually mint tea is also not that easy. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, this is also a great product to make for mastery and for coins. So, and then also for XP, it's not that bad. Not much more to say on it. It's pretty simple. Iced tea requires 3 tea leaves also and 1 peach. Iced tea sells for 252 coins. Ingredients cost 229 coins, and product value is 27 coins. So it takes 30 minutes to make this one. Also, they're all around the same time, honestly. Amount of same time you need to make it. So 30 minutes to make this one. And we have one that is more profitable than both green tea and lemon tea. I mean, 2 coins difference actually. 2 iced tea has gives 2 less coins than 3, and then 3 lemon teas. But, yeah. I mean, in terms of ingredients, it's not my. The only difference in terms of ingredients is it's a peach instead of a lemon. So, I mean, all of these teas except green tea and chamomile tea. Chamomile tea we get to in a second. It's also not very fun to make. Are very good candidates for coins and for mastery, and even for XP, because they're easy to make as long as you have the tea leaves. So yeah. Next, mint tea is one that I was just talking about. 3 mint tea, 3 lemon tea. Imagine needing mint tea to make mint tea. Well, 3 lemon, They call tea leaves. 3 tea leaves, 2 mint, and 1 watermelon. Yeah, for some reason you need watermelon for this. And it's also the only one. It's also one of the only times we see watermelon in these videos. The last time we saw watermelon at all in these videos is during the Juice Press video. There's only 2 products with watermelon in it. That's crazy. It's crazy low. um, so watermelon is no problem. Mint tea sells for 255 coins, ingredients cost 220, just 232 coins, and value is 23 coins. So, and it takes 35 minutes to make. It's less profitable than the one we just had, the iced tea. An iced tea also needs less ingredients. But no, it doesn't really make sense. Honestly, just stick with the lemon tea, the orange tea, iced tea, any of the other teas. Don't stick with this one for coins. It's not that great. Because the mint can be quite problematic at later levels. I think at this level, I mean, even at this level, it can be quite problematic because level 97. Not a great product to make for coins, honestly. For XP, it's great, and you also always want to have some in storage. But other than that, not the best product. The second to last product I didn't even mention, but this product, this machine has 10 products, which is the most amount of products we'll still be discussing. After this, none of the other machines have up to this many products. Because some have 7 products, others have 6, others have 5, some 4, and even some 3. But yeah, from this point forward, no more machines will have this many products. Some of you are probably going to say "oh" to that, but for me it's great because it's less work. Chamomile tea requires 5 chamomile and 1 honeycomb. Chamomile tea sells for 144 coins. Ingredients cost 180 coins, 118, and product value is 26 coins. Now this sounds like it's quite profitable, right? But that honeycomb can be quite dangerous. In fact, making honey tea is more profitable than this. Because it's 30 coins for that, and this is 26. Although you do make 2 chamomile teas in the time you make 1 honey tea. I think it's around the same. It might. No, wait. That's 52 coins since 1 honey tea time. Okay, well. I take back what I said. This is more profitable than honey tea. In fact, this might actually be the highest value product you see. Because 3 chamomile teas is how to do math? 26 plus 26 is 52 plus 26 74. Yeah, that's 76. What? 52 plus 74. 52 plus 26. Sorry. 52 plus 26. That's 78, you dumb dummy. 78 coins for 3 chamomile teas. That's the most we've seen from all of these teas. So in that regard, it's worth it. Those honeycombs can be dangerous, but I mean, if you have a lot of honey, then it's not that dangerous. Thank you, everybody. All the backlash I said about chamomile tea is actually quite profitable. And chamomile itself only takes 20 minutes, and the tea also takes 20 minutes. So, although honeycombs do take 13 minutes or so to harvest, but I mean, if you have 4 at a time, not that bad. This is a great product for coins. For XP though, whole different story. We'll get to that in the boat section. Don't you worry. But last but not least, we are first discussing the Pomegranate Tea. Pomegranate Tea is 4 tea leaves and 1 pomegranate. This is the one with the weird time, 34 minutes to make one. 34 minutes to make one pomegranate tea. Pomegranate tea sells for 330 coins. Ingredients cost 283 coins and power value is 30 coins. So, This one requires 40 leaves all of a sudden. But that's the only thing you have to keep in consideration. This is also a solid product to make for coins. Um, Actually, I'm checking something. But along with honey tea, this is the highest selling one in the machine. It's actually more profitable than honey tea because it's 6 minutes faster. And you don't need honey. You do need an extra tea leaf, but I don't know. Do people prefer using extra honey or an extra tea leaf? I guess you can let me know in the comments. Um, Honestly, also a very solid use for mastery and for coins because this is an easy product to make. Honestly, as long as you have the tea leaves, it's really easy to make. So all teas except green tea are a very solid choice to make. Except green tea and mint tea actually are great choices for mastery and for coins. So and even for XP. So uh, honestly, you can go a lot of ways with the tea stand, in my opinion. I don't really have any harsh opinions on any of the teas except green tea and mint tea. So yeah, great products to make on this machine. Now we're gonna go over to the boat info, which is going to be interesting. And last but not least, like I said, we're going over to the boat info. For green tea, boats ask 9 per crate, 1 to 3, 9 per boat, 1 to 3 per crate. Important to note, for all teas, the boats are very greedy, so yeah, this is only the start. Next one is milk tea, 12 per boat, 2 to 3 per crate. Honey tea is 12 per boat, 2 to 3 per crate again. Lemon tea is 9 per boat, 1 to 3 per crate. Apple ginger tea is 12 per boat, 2 to 4 per crate. Orange tea is 9 per boat, 1 to 3 per crate. Iced tea is 9 per boat, 1 to 3 per crate. Mint tea is 9 per boat, 1 to 3 per crate. And here it comes. Chamomile tea, 24 per boat and up to 4 to 8 per crate. Yeah, that's not a very fun product to make, is it? And last but not least, pomegranate tea, just for 8 per boat, 1 to 3 per crate. And that's all for the tea stand. Let's move on to the outro. Yeah, like I said, this one right here, chamomile tea, 24 per boat. Yeah, this is not a great product for XP because this is only boats. Imagine what trucks and town ask. Yeah, they are greedy for this product. I assure you that. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. This one was fun to make. This is the last one to have so many products. The last machine. From this point on, almost they all have like I think up to 7 products. So yeah, we're still going to have some fun, but yeah, it's going to be less work for me. uh, but yeah, next time we will discuss something. Discuss a machine. Um, Switzerland is very famous for this product. In Switzerland, you have Swiss cheese, and that's very famous to be in this product, I believe. Uh, and yeah, that's the only hint I'm gonna give you because that actually already gives quite a bit away. So next time we will discuss that machine. And until then, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Again, check out the timestamps in the comments if you want, in the description if you want to skip ahead to skip ahead or back to any topic of the video. And then I will see you guys next time. This is Raptor Farmer signing off. Peace out, everybody. Thank you very much for joining. Discord link is in the description. I keep forgetting to point it out, but I do have a Heyday Discord. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.